match officially underway. Once again, apologize for the technical difficulties.
It'd be like that sometimes. We are live here on Facebook.
It's live TV, live Facebook, same thing. Shot to the midsection early from Matthew Mercer. Now looking to send Dynamite Soul off the ropes. Soul, though, with a big shoulder block, sends Mercer to the outside. In comes Big Diggs, bringing down Chris Del Rey. And again, those lucha tag rules we're talking about. You don't necessarily have to make a tag to your partner. If you leave the ring, your partner can enter and become the legal man. Chris Del Rey, precarious position on the shoulder. And now Dynamite Soul, Eric Walker makes his way into the ring.
Dynamite Soul, a hell of a veteran, and has still got a hell of a lot of athletic ability, as you just saw on display right there. But speaking of athletic ability, we have seen a lot of that between both members of the Wild Boys since they showed up here in the AWE Tag Division.
Cover made from Dynamite Soul. Not enough to keep down Matthew Mercer.
You can see the Antarctica champion having a little bit of fun at the expense of Matthew Mercer. He asked Big Diggs if you want some of this, and Big Diggs said, pull me up a chair and let me make a plate.
Right now, Diggs is eating good on Matthew Mercer. We see Chris Del Rey reaching in to make the tag, and Diggs with a headbutt. Taking out Del Rey, at least momentarily. Now, looking to power up Matthew Mercer, and Mercer playing defense now. Shot to the midsection.
Mercer's throwing some heavy shots, and I think these would knock down most competitors, but not enough to knock down Big Diggs. Rolls out. Now Del Rey is the legal man.
Surprised that super kick didn't bring him down, but Diggs keeping his feet planted, and now with Del Rey in a wheelbarrow position. Look at the strength. Wheelbarrow German suplex from Big Diggs, and now Matthew Mercer makes his way into the ring. That's the thing with these new tag rules here, Rob. You're going to have to keep your head on a swivel even more. Now Eric Walker looking to send Mercer up and down. Wild Boys looking for a little tandem offense. No. Mercer instead going to the outside, heeding the rules from new referee Brian.
Mercer's right back in. Quick tags for the Wild Boys, but look at Soul fighting from the bottom here, trying to do everything he can to create distance.
You can sense that desperation, especially fighting from underneath. Soul just reaching out, hitting whatever he can, and now double gut buster from the Wild Boys. Mercer with a shot to the shoulder blades, and now camel clutch locked in. We'll see if Mercer leans back to really cinch this submission hold in.
He's trying to. He's trying to get as much weight down on that lower body of Dynamite as he possibly can. And look at him now pulling Dynamite Soul back wisely closer to the Wild Boys corner as Del Rey's tagged back in.
Now Del Rey in. Drop kick to the temple. Thinking about what his next plan of attack is, and now innovative offense here. A reverse Boston Crab drops one of the legs, and now opting instead to grab the wrist, really stretch out the entire body. And tag made to Matthew Mercer. Just punishing Dynamite Soul.
They're doing what they got to do. They're working smart. They are isolating Dynamite Soul, keeping him close to their corner, cutting off the ring. Dynamite Soul's fighting back, and he's got a hell of a lot of fight, but Wild Boys need to do everything in their power to keep Big Diggs from getting tagged back into this match.
Mercer taking his time, and it did not pay off well. We see Dynamite Soul shot to the midsection.
And as you talked about those new tag rules earlier, Dynamite Soul don't even really have to get the tag. He's just got to roll to the outside over there, and then Big Diggs can legally get involved in this.
Really changes your strategy here against the normal tag team rules. Speaking of rules, our official, new guy Brian, doing his best to maintain some order. Del Rey now your legal man. Charging in, cannonball into the corner on a Dynamite Soul. Diggs entering the ring and maybe doing more harm than good, but no. Able to shove Del Rey off of Dynamite Soul.
The official trying to assert a little bit of dominance, but also keeping his distance with Big Diggs. I can't blame
him. I say not as dominant as Big Diggs is right now.
I was about to say, I can't blame him. Big ass dude.
I mean, it is in his name.
Not trying to get in the face of the BBC, that's for sure. Falcon Arrow from Del Rey.
Cover made from Del Rey, but not enough weight across the shoulder. You saw there just one leg draped across.
It was a great position following the Falcon Arrow, but as you said, man, you have to put a lot more pressure down, especially with a veteran like Dynamite Soul.
Speaking of position, Dynamite Soul not where he wants to be. Turned inside out with that German suplex. You saw Dynamite Soul try to rotate with it to land on his feet. Unfortunately for him, a rough landing, and now Mercer makes his way in. It looks like the Wild Boys now looking to target the arm of Dynamite Soul. Soul, though, jumping knee. This could be the opportunity that Soul needs.
He's trying to get there. He's crawling, he's scratching, trying to get to Diggs. And Matthew Mercer significantly further away from Del Rey, but here comes a tag. Big Diggs is back in, but so is Del Rey.
Clothesline bringing down Del Rey. Back elbow from Diggs. Diggs, the more well-rested of his team, and now spin out power bomb from Diggs, but in comes Matthew Mercer to break it up.
Hell of a lot of force behind that, almost caved in the center of the ring.
A left hand from Dynamite Soul.
Big Diggs is rocked, but he's on his feet, and that's not something you could say about Del Rey or Mercer. Look at Mercer still fighting back, throws a super kick, but Diggs goes nowhere. Springboards, but gets caught. The big man's got him up.
Now fall-away slam from Diggs sends Mercer all the way to the outside. Again, this allows Del Rey to enter the ring, become the legal man. Roll up from Del Rey. Is this it? And it is!
What a victory for the Wild Boys!